Alright, we set up. We got a 3/8 inch carbide end mill. Again, I want to see how bad it chews this up. I hope it doesn't, this fiber-filled plastic. We have a program set that's got to come in, and it's got to do 3 roughing cuts, taking about 75 thousandths off the radius every single time. Excuse me, off the off the radius. So 75 thousandths depth of cut, sort of in, if that makes any sense. And we're going to take the whole depth in the Z direction all at once. So I want to go set the Z right now off of this edge before we do anything. And I don't know how consistent it's going to be part to part, but we'll figure that out. So I'm just going to touch and set that on my readout so we have it. I'm going to start back from 0 because there's a little fluke in my ProtoTRAK. If I don't start at 0 and I do it a certain way, it'll kill my 0. I'll figure that out here one day. Alright, so I have no idea how this stuff's going to machine. Again, it's supposed to be fiberglass filled plastic of some kind. I don't know if it's going to be grabby or want to melt on me or what. So we're going to find out. If it goes to be a disaster, then we'll figure out another way to do it. So we're going to go ahead and start this. I'm going to keep the spindle at 1,000 or 1,200, something like that. And I can override the feed rate here. I have it set for 8 inches a minute, which is a little aggressive, but I can dial it way down or way up. I can go to half of that with an override here. So we're going to go ahead and start it. So it's going to be the starting position, and make sure the override's at 100%, so we're at what we should be. I really wanted to program this so it started off the part, came in, cut, and came off the part. But for whatever reason, I was having problems doing that. I should be able to do it. I know I can do it. But again, I don't want to spend a ton of time on this. I just want to get this done. So we'll see how it goes. I'll go ahead and use the hand wheel to bring it down nice and slow, and so it doesn't get grabby on me, or if it does, it's not going to go anywhere. We'll bring it down to the Z0 and then cut it and see what happens, and see how it goes. So I'm just bringing it down using the hand wheel down to that Z0 that we set. I like using the hand wheel and stuff like this when you don't know how grabby it's going to be, and if you want to be pretty accurate on your depth, come in nice and slow. 3 thou, 2 thou, 1 thou. There's that 0. I'm going to lock the quill, and we're going to go for it. Oh, disgusting. It's just powder. Now I can smell it. It smells, very like a plastic, like acrylic sort of. So I'm going to have to lift the quill every time, which is a pain, and I'm going to add that line right here from it. But again, it's not that critical, so I'm just moving on with life. For whatever reason, it wants to cut it this way, and I don't know why. Gotta get the vacuum going on it. This stuff's kind of gross. Alright, sorry for the vacuum noise there, but I mean, it's like dust. Nasty stuff. I don't like that at all. It seemed to cut fine. You know, I got a little bit of a mark right here. Just a tool-in mark because it's starting and stopping in the same place. And I got one on the back side too because it kept... You saw how the program wanted to go one side and the other. So there it is. You can see, you know, some witness marks here. So I mean, I can barely feel that, so I'm not too worried about that. You can see that, I think you can see that mark right there, that tooling mark. But again, it doesn't really matter for this application. And let's measure it up. Let's see what we got. I mean, that's one. That's what I call DOBA. Dead on balls accurate. So that's going to work fine. We'll see if it repeats here on the next piece. If anything, it looks like this project's just going to be gross. There's just going to be this super fine, nasty dust everywhere that I'm going to have to clean up off everything. So, got to get another part in here, see if it repeats, and then we'll be good to go. Get them all done.